War is hell, especially when you're on the losing side. I look at the paltry scraps in my worn brown messenger bag and groan internally. 2 cans of low-sodium refried beans, an open box of expired cheese-flavored popcorn with only 2 bags left, a can of sardines, and an opened bag of stale expired granola bites. I might have gotten in trouble for pinching from the bag if it wasn't already open. Then again, I suspect that a lot of us open the bags that can be opened, even if they're not already open, to get a little extra nourishment for our efforts. I try not to do it. I know that I'm not the only one back at camp who is hungry, knowing that every bite of food I take denies everyone else their share of what they need to survive. For as little as I managed to get my hands on, the sardines will be a prized item. Food is scarce, but protein is even more so. Maybe that alone will keep me from a lecture. It's not my fault that my sector is mostly wiped clean of resources. We weren't the first people to come through here. I could tell by all the opened cabinets in the houses I went through. Sometimes you just draw a shitty lot when they dish out assignments. Maybe I'm overreacting, I think with a sigh as I stare into yet another empty pantry. I've returned to camp empty-handed the last 2 days in a row, and no one has said anything. Still, I feel like I'm not pulling my weight. The other scouts always seem to scrounge up more than me, even if it's just a can or 2. I wonder if the camp will eventually think me useless and cast me out. I can't allow that to happen. Tears prick my eyes as I close the pantry door and lean back against it, taking in the mess around me. The house must have been grand once. The kitchen has marble countertops and a tile backsplash. The appliances are all stainless steel. I shuffle through the cookware and utensils strewn about the floor in the kitchen, then avoid the broken glass in the living room, casting a glance at the illegible graffiti on the walls and the torn furniture before making my way to the front of the house. I knew there would be nothing in here when I came inside, but I only target houses that are obviously vacant. You never know who is standing on the other side of a locked door. It could be the rebellion, it could be soldiers, it could be someone just trying to stay alive like me. And while I have nothing of physical value, I still have my life. I would like to keep that if I can, for as long as I can. That's probably why the other scouts get more food than I do. They understand the severity of our situation.